Graupel and sleet. What are they and how do they form? In this week's Weather Wonders, meteorologist David Tillmans explains how they differ from other types of precipitation.
There are a couple forms of frozen precipitation that people often mistake for hail. Hail forms as a result of thunderstorm updrafts. Raindrops are carried to sub-freezing levels of the atmosphere, freezing into solid masses of ice. Supercooled rain droplets freeze to the hailstone surface, and eventually the stone grows too large for the updraft to support and falls to the surface. If ice is falling from the sky and there are no thunderstorms nearby, you are most likely dealing with sleet or graupel. So how are these formed, and what distinguishes graupel from sleet? Graupel and sleet are most commonly observed during winter weather events. Graupel occurs via riming, or the process by which supercooled water droplets freeze on contact with a snowflake. These pellets are tiny, typically less than 1/5 of an inch in diameter, and fragile. Graupel can be crushed with your fingers and typically melts or disintegrates in your hand. Surface temperatures are usually near or below freezing, but graupel can occur in warmer weather as well. They tend to resemble Dippin' Dots ice cream. On the other hand, sleet forms when snowflakes melt before refreezing. A snowflake will partially melt as it falls through a shallow layer of the atmosphere with temperatures above freezing. When it re-enters a sub-freezing layer, the snowflake then refreezes before reaching the ground as a frozen pellet of ice. Because the warm layer is so shallow, pellets are able to fully refreeze before hitting the ground, and they bounce off the surface instead of freezing to the ground like freezing rain. Graupel and sleet can be present in thunderstorms, although they will rarely reach the ground. Sleet and graupel that forms from a thunderstorm will typically melt before reaching the surface because surface temperatures are often well above freezing and the particles are just that small. Thunder sleet, though, has been observed on the ground in some very rare cases. It is similar to thunder snow in that it usually occurs when conditions allow for a thunderstorm to form in near freezing temperatures. For Weather Wonders, I'm meteorologist David Tillmans.